Gang, hey man, this video has a ton of gold nuggets. Watch it to the very end. The reaction video is amazing, if I can actually post it with all this goddamn copyright. But hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you have not done so already, jump into the CLG community. 7-day free trial. All of my work is in there. Nothing is hidden. Everything. Every one of my courses. I don't mix it around, none of that stuff like that. You get 7 days free. You get to test it out. You get to look at it. Then it's only $48 a month after that. And without further ado, let's just jump right into this video.
Very different.
That's all I need to know. Thank you. I don't have time.
No, shut. Please, let me talk.
Oh, you have a good night.
No, but we can be friends. You don't want to be my friend.
You know, I'm 40 years old. I ain't got time for that bull.
So the best thing that guy showed was, okay, I see where this is going. You're not feeling me like that. For whatever reason. You know what I mean? You ain't feeling me like that. You want to be friends. Well, guess what? I don't want to be your friend. The only reason I'm on this little date with you is because I'm trying to crack. You feel me? I'm trying to get some of that coochie. You understand where I'm coming from? Let's not act like that ain't what it is. And I was talking to the CLG guys in the Q&A. And I asked the guys, I said, hey, if any of you guys see a girl that you like, and the first thought that comes to your mind is, you know, I really wonder how good her personality is. You know, I'm really interested in getting to know her for her personality. I said, if any of you guys think like that, raise your hands. Guess what? We didn't have no hands raised. There was another thing that was on the internet where there was a back of a car, right? It was a dirty car. So they put tallies in it. So one said tits, one said ass. And then the dude put an extra tally. He put personality. He wrote personality. And then he actually he wrote out personality just like another thing. But he still put his dash under ass. And all the dashes were under ass and tits. And nothing was under personality. So the majority of guys do not give a fuck about a girl's personality. Like, let's just be honest. Most guys, actually, it's the opposite. My homeboy is actually putting up with a girl with a horrible personality because she got a fat ass, good pussy, suck good dick, and she let him fucking ass. So he's putting up with a horrible personality because she's a fucking dime piece. So it is disingenuous for you as a man to act like you're talking to her because of her fucking personality. Personality is what you find out after you fucked. That's when you get to know the real her. Before you fuck, that's her representative. After you fucked a few times, that's when the real her starts coming out. That's when she starts letting you know she's a fucking psychopath. That's when you start to know she's crazy as fuck. She deals with anxiety. She can't stop calling you. She won't leave you the fuck alone, and she won't shut the fuck up. That's when you start figuring those things out. That happens after you fuck. So even if you are a personality guy, you're still not going to get to know her personality until after you broke the seal on that pussy. Now, I'm just telling you this because I'm trying to be honest with you guys. I'm trying to be upfront with you guys. I know what you have been taught has been a lie. I know everything that somebody has told you has been a lie. Men who are intentional with what they actually want, those men tend to get what they actually want more often. And they tend to weed out the girls that are playing games. The ones that are bullshitting, they weed those little dumb bitches out. Because guess what, buddy? She was never gonna let you crack in the first fucking place. And guess what? Even if she did let you crack, she probably would have gave you some pity pussy. And guess what? You actually have a higher percentage chance of cracking by doing what that guy did in the video, which was getting the fuck up and walking away. Because now she has gained a new level of respect for you. So now she knows if she ever hits you up in the future, she knows she's going to have to give some of that throat. She knows she's going to have to give some of that coochie. Because she knows that you're not the guy to be fucked with. So guess what? The CLG way is the only way, in my opinion. That's the only way I do things. I do straight line. I go forward. You feel me? I need you to do this, comply. suck my dick real good, fuck with me real good, and then I'll get to know your fucking personality. And most of the times, I'm gonna be honest with you, most girls' personalities are fucking trash. But let's be honest, most of you guys don't give a fuck about her personality initially. Let's be honest, when you see a big fat ass, big old titties, nice little face, do you give a fuck about her motherfucking personality? No, you probably don't. Let's be honest. The only thing you thinking about is how that pussy feel, or smell, or how that throat feel, or how them lips taste. You're not thinking about, do we get along? Does she have a good personality? So for all you guys out there talking about, well, CJ, it's not all about sex. Cap. Because you wouldn't have had approached her. You wouldn't be on dating apps. You wouldn't be consuming so much corn. These OnlyFans bitches wouldn't be making so much money if it wasn't all about sex. So what I'm trying to tell you to do is stop fucking lying to yourself. That's it. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to people around you. You're going in there because you want to fuck. Now, outside of you wanting to fuck her, you might mess around and find out she's a good person after the fact, but that's her job to prove that to you. She should be trying to prove her worth outside of her pussy. That's her job. That's not your job, buddy. See, what's happening with a lot of these girls, you guys don't allow them to do their job. That's why girls are running around here saying, well, I am the table. The reason they're saying I am the table because men aren't allowing them to do their job. Their job is to get you in a relationship. Your job is to drop that dick on them. It all depends who's going to win, right? After you done drop that dick on them a few times, their job is to pursue a relationship with you. That is their job. That is what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to prove to you that they're more than just a fucking box. They're supposed to prove to you that they're more than just a throat. If she fails to prove that to you after you cracked, that is her loss. Just like if you fail to prove to her that you're a capable enough guy to get the cheeks in the first place, that is your loss. You get where I'm coming from? I hope this is making sense to you guys. I hope this is really sinking in. You lose if you can't get the cheeks. If she puts you in the friend zone, she won. I hate to say it, guys. You don't want to be a friend. Let's be honest. You didn't go to talk to her to be a friend. So if you ended up in the friend zone, you lost. Now, for all the guys who aren't competitive, that is a sign of low testosterone. For the guys that's like, well, I don't care if I lose. I'll be in her friend zone. Low testosterone. Or you might have high testosterone, but you're brainwashed by the media and you're feminine. That's feminine behavior. Because masculine men, whether they say it or not, they like to win. Even if I don't say that I like to win a basketball game or whatever the case is, internally, I'm not playing this fucking game to fucking lose. Yes, I lose basketball games. I play a lot of pickup basketball, whatever the case is. I'm not happy that I'm lost. I respect my opponent. I'm going to dap him up or whatever the case is. Internally, I'm not happy that I fucking lost a fucking basketball game. Same thing if I'm trying to talk to a girl and she's not trying to fuck. I'm not happy with that. I lost. But I tell you what I can do. When I do lose, I can lose respectfully and peacefully and go about my merry fucking way. But guess what? I usually don't lose when I talk to women. I'm going to tell you why. Because once I find out that she's not down, and once I find out, because guess what? For the right guy, she giving that pussy up real quick. So why play this game with her? Why even go back and forth for her? For the right guy, she's making that shit easy. But for you, she's making it hard. Why is she making it hard for you? Because she doesn't respect you. That's why. She doesn't see you as him in her eyes. It doesn't matter if you're him for real, right? Because just because a girl doesn't see me as him, just because a girl doesn't see me as him in her eyes, I don't lose any confidence in myself. I just know that this bitch don't get no dick from me. You get what I'm trying to say? She's losing, in my opinion. If a girl turned me down, that's her loss. She gets no dick. It's the same thing if you're in sales, if you're trying to make money. It's the same personality that you should adapt. For example, when I got really good at selling cars and I was trying to put somebody through a process and somebody was trying to buck towards the end or whatever the case is, one of the things that I would do is I would take away the car. I'd be like, sir, if we don't do this, you're not going to be able to get the car. You're not going to be able to take the car home today. That's one of the things that I would say. Now, some guys be like, well, I don't care if I take it home today. And be like, man, come on, man. It's just a couple steps. Come on. You know what I mean? What do we have to be for you to want to care to take the car home? You get what I'm trying to say? I can always switch it up, spin it up. I was a salesman, right? I went from a order taker back in the day when I was selling no cars, right? The only people I could sell was the people that was fucking laydowns. You know what I mean? That's why I only sold so few cars. Then I became a professional. And when you're a professional, you'll be able to handle those situations and get that person through that process. Same thing with the CLG. You'll be able to handle some bullshit here and there, get her through the process. Now, if she don't want you, she don't want you. For example, a professional knows when he's on the wrong car. A professional knows when this car just doesn't do it for him. Because if it did it for him, trust me. Some of the things that you say, it's going to trigger them and it's going to make them want to make things happen. You get what I'm trying to say? When it's the car that they want and it meets the thing about cars is you never can get 100%. You know what I mean? You sell what's on the lot. You just make sure it's better than what the fuck they got. Let's put it like that. You know what I mean? They pulled up in the fucking car. They don't like that motherfucker. That's why they get in this goddamn car. Make sure that this car is better than what the fuck they came up in. You get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm understanding? You understand where I'm coming from? So it's the same thing with fucking women. You're better than any guy she has ever met in her fucking life. You're better than any guy she has ever met. You're cleaner. You know what I mean? You have a better foundation. You're more certain. You're more selfish. You move things forward better. You basically know everything about her. That guy that she came from, he didn't know shit. He just was winging it. He was just fucking winging it. If you're watching my channel, you are better than damn near any fucking man that she has ever dated in her fucking past. But you gotta believe it. See, if you don't believe it, you got all this information. If you don't believe it, she's not gonna believe it. She's gonna assume that you're like every dork that has approached her in the past. She's going to put that assumption on you. She's gonna assume that you're a pussy just like every other pussy that approached her in the past. Until you prove to her that you're not. And the way that you prove to her that you're not is you don't go for her bullshit early and often. You know what I mean? You tell her to come here, she decides not to. You take away your attention. All right, bye. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, all right. It don't even bother you. You the playboy. You get pussy all the time. A girl telling you no, that shit don't hurt you. You feel me? It does nothing to you. Now she's intrigued. Damn, why is he so cool even though I rejected him? Damn, why is he able to keep his, you feel me? Why is he able to keep his cool so well? You seen the video, the girls, well, let's be friends. No, I ain't got time for this. No, I'm 40 years old, I ain't got time for this. You see how now she damn, he might be one of them for real. I might have misjudged this guy. I might have thought he was a pussy like the majority of guys that take me on dates. But obviously he's not a pussy because as soon as I did something that was unfavorable towards him, he removed himself. A pussy wouldn't do that. Now her respect has gained for that man. Now is it high enough for her to want to suck his dick? Probably not. But you seen her respect for him did go up. It was down at first. She's talking crazy. She's talking stupid. Then it went up when he was leaving. Now she's trying to grab him, trying to get him back. That's what happens. When you CLG, all the way, you got the text scripts, you got the, you know how to talk to the woman, you know the process, you got everything that you need. You got the masculine series, you got everything that you need to, and then you got your other brothers in the community egging you on. You got everything that you need to be superior. All you have to do from that point is just execute and believe in yourself and love yourself. Yes, you're gonna go through your pitfalls, your ups and downs. You're gonna go through your things right there because you're learning. You feel me? I never get mad at somebody for learning. I never get mad for. I try to correct them. I try to give them little tweaks as they're learning. But everybody's gonna learn their own way, right? Some people are going to come out of the gate, you know what I mean? They're going to think that they're being hard, but they're still being a little too soft on a woman. But they just don't know yet. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't know until they know. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, they will gradually become the man that they want to be, and then they will gradually start seeing their results skyrocket. The more that you stick to your guns, and the more selfish that you are, and the more intentional that you are, and the more that you know what you want, the universe works in a very weird way that it tends to give you what you want. It tends to give you what you want the more that you know what you want. The more you know you want pussy, the more pussy you get. The more that you know you want head, the more head that you get. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. Like, the type of blowjobs that I get right now, because I love the girls that swallow and shit like that, it's crazy that I'm running into more girls that actually enjoy swallowing my nut. It's crazy how the universe works. It works the more intentional that you are with the universe. If I go into a nightclub or a bar or whatever the case is, and I have pussy on my mind, shout out to Melly, he made the song Murder on His Mind. But you see how intentional he was, murder on his mind, and he caught a body, then he murdered people, now he's in jail. Yeah, so I don't have murder on my mind, I have pussy on my mind. So if I go into a establishment with pussy on my mind, it's crazy how I end up getting pussy. But when I go into establishment and I just be like, oh, I just want to get some numbers, it's crazy how I just get numbers. That probably a lot of times don't lead to pussy. Because I wasn't trying to get pussy, I was trying to get numbers. You understand what I'm trying to say? It depends on your intentions, and you have to be unapologetic about who you are. You get what I'm trying to say? Your intention is, for example, if you truly went on a basketball court and you said, I want to score 8 points. This game, I'm going to score 8 points. And that was truly your intention, and you were unapologetic about it. You didn't give a fuck about your teammates complaining about the ball. You say, fuck that. I'm about to get this motherfucking ball. I'm about to score at least 8 points. You gonna either score 8 points or you gonna get damn fucking close to it if you were truly intentional about it. Your body will respond to what your mind tells it to. If you went into a club and said, I'm fucking tonight. I'm finna fuck a bitch that I like tonight. You feel me? Now, me, I don't go for booger whoops. I don't just fuck the fuck. You know, I like a certain type of girl. But when I see my type, the only thing on my mind is my dick in her pussy until she stops me from doing that. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to bend those cheeks. That's all I'm trying to do. She can see it in my eyes. I'm trying to eat this bitch for lunch. You get where I'm coming from? Until something stops me, unless she stops me or something stops me from accomplishing that, that is my intention. Same is if you went into a game and said, I'm going to get 8 points tonight. You're probably going to get 8 points, or you're going to get damn close. You might be at 7, 6. You're going to get damn close if that's your true intention. Now, what I mean by true intention is some people will say, I'm going to get 8 points, but they don't really give a fuck. They don't do nothing to try to get 8 points. They just sit in the corner and be like, I'm going to get 8 points. It's going to come to me. No. If you truly want 8 points, you're going to be like, man, give me the ball, nigga, give me the ball. Like, you don't give a fuck. You're going to get your fucking 8 points because that intention is stronger than anything else. You get what I'm trying to say? If you say, I'm going to get 20 points, that intention is stronger than anything else. You're not going to sit in the corner and be like, I hope they pass me the ball. How you going to get 20 points sitting in the corner? Unless you're going to shoot for 100%, goddammit. You understand where I'm coming from? So intention is very powerful. Now, when I play basketball, my intention is to win the game. You get what I'm trying to say? So I play to win. My intention is to win. I don't care about how many points I get, whatever the case is. But when it comes to girls, my intention is to fuck. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to play patty cake with her. I feel like if I don't fuck, there's no need for me to be cool with her. There's no need for me to be friends with her. There's nothing I need from her. You know, I'm not the Michael Sartain type guy where he's like, you know, even though I'm not fucking these girls, I can take pictures with them, and then, like, other girls will like me. Like, no, fuck that. If I'm not fucking them, fuck you, bitch. I don't want no picture with you. I don't want you to fucking talk to me. I don't want nothing to do with you. Don't text me. If you're not fucking, I don't want to know you no more. I'm one of those rare people that I can actually be infatuated with a girl. I can like everything about her. And if she's not complying and doing what I want her to do, I can think she's ugly. I can think she can go from the baddest bitch in the world, and if she don't comply to me, I'd be like, man, fuck that bitch. That's how my mind works. Man, stupid bitch. You feel me? The little Israel guy, same way. He's just like, if a bitch declines him or whatever, he'd be like, oh, fucking stupid bitch. He don't say it to her, but, yeah, dumb bitch, the stupid bitch. You know what I mean? And then his favorite thing to say is, like let's say he gets blown out of a set, and he'll come back to me, and I'd be like, damn, what happened? He'd be like, she don't want to fuck. She don't want to fuck. Fuck the bitch. You know what I mean? And then before he'll walk up to a bitch, he'll see a bitch, he'll be like, oh, I bet she got such good pussy. Or after he get done fucking the bitch, he'll be like, oh, such good pussy. He does that stupid shit. But that's his intentions. You know what I mean? And even though his skill isn't that good, he still gets a lot of ass because his intentions are clear. He knows he wants to fuck. Like, it's not a joke what he wants to do. Like, he doesn't, like, second guess himself. He knows when he sees a girl that he likes, he wants to crack that pussy. He knows it for a fact. He wants to crack the pussy. He doesn't want to get to know her. He doesn't want to take her on a date. He doesn't want to fucking play patty cake with her. He doesn't want to be her fucking pen pal. He wants to crack the pussy. Now, after he has cracked the pussy, it is her job to get the relationship out of you. Not his job. After you done fuck that pussy, you sit back and you let her do her job. Her job is to keep you around. My job is to keep fucking. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Do you understand the difference between feminine and masculine energy? I hope you do, because I've been breaking this down in a lot of the videos lately. But if you guys haven't done so already, jump into the CLG community. 7-day free trial. Link is in the comments. Link is in the description. Link is everywhere. Just jump in. 7-day free trial. Test it out. I do the Q&As. I just had a really good Q&A today. We have a lot of talent in there. We have a lot of guys growing. And there's some things that I'm going to be doing in the future once I get everything situated with my living situation. That's going to be really big for the community. So I'm always working to just keep doing what I have to do to make sure every guy becomes elite sooner rather than later. Because once you have this skill set, life just becomes more enjoyable. When you know that you can go out, talk to a few bitches here and there, and you can crack some pussy, life becomes so much more enjoyable. It really does. I can't express this enough. Especially if you're a guy who has his shit together, you can afford to have your own apartment. I mean, you can have roommates if you want, but your roommate's going to start getting pissed with you when you always fucking another girl every week. You know what I mean? Or 2 girls a week or 3 girls a week or however many girls you fuck a week. Your roommates will start getting pissed with you when you always have a new bitch over. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just a natural thing, natural jealousy, whatever the case is. But if you start, using these techniques and start making money too, and you have enough money to have your own apartment, you have your own car, you can really do some real damage in the field. Real damage. I'm talking about girls obsessed with you, showing up to your apartment, knocking. You didn't even fucking tell them to come over. They just like, oh, I just want to stop by and bring you some pizza. Oh, I just want to stop. This is the shit that used to happen to me in Minnesota when I had my own crib. Oh, I just was stopping by, seeing if, I brought you this wine, I'd be like, damn, bitch, I wasn't even ready to fuck, but shit, all right, come in. Fucking crack that bitch, kick her ass out, another bitch come through. You know what I mean? So, and the pussy be so good, too. Oh my God. Ain't nothing better than, like, a pussy from a bitch that's obsessed with you. If you getting pussy that you don't enjoy, it's because it's either you getting pity pussy, you probably married to the bitch. Oh, my God. Oh, I heard so many horror stories with guys that's married to bitches. Oh, the bitch don't never want to fuck the guy that they married, unless they fucking somebody else. Then they throw it on their husband real good when they fucking another guy. But, oh my God. Because they lose so much respect for the guy that marries them. It's basically like pity pussy. It's like, okay, honey, the kids are asleep. Okay, I'll throw you some. Okay, hurry up. The motherfucker feel like sex is a task. You know what I mean? The guy hates sex. I believe guys hate sex because they can't get it how they want to get it. I believe guys hate sex because they can't get the pussy how they want to get it. This is why guys would rather watch porn than fuck their girl. Because they can't get the pussy how they want to get it. They can't get that bitch leg up, bend that bitch over, spit on her, nut in the mouth. they can't do it how they want to do her. So they rather just go off in their fantasy world and jack their dick. You get what I'm trying to say? Because they can't get the most out of a bitch. You get what I'm trying to say? So if you guys haven't done so already, jump into the CLG community. 7-day free trial. All of my work is in there. Nothing. I don't split up work like a lot of these guys. Oh, I got this course. I got this course. You got to buy this. You got to buy this. No, everything is in the CLG community. It's not spread around. Everything that I make, I put it into that community. I try my best to put as much as I can in there to make guys become elite sooner rather than later. The live Q&As, the one-on-ones. I try to do everything in my power to do that sooner rather than later. So with that being said, man, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm out. Peace.